chosen one, let us be honest for a second. There is a reason you clicked on this video. It is because deep down, you are tired. You are tired of playing by the rules while watching everyone else cheat and win. You have been staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. with tears running into your ears, asking God a question you are too afraid to ask in church. You are asking Him, why them? Why not me? Did I do something wrong? Unlock your mind right now and receive this truth. You did not do anything wrong. You did not fail. You were hidden. While they were taking shortcuts, you were passing a test so difficult that it would have broken them in half. The enemy wants you to think this silence is a punishment. But God woke you up to tell you it is not punishment. It is preparation. You passed the integrity test. And now the season of unfair suffering ends, and the season of divine favor begins. If you are hearing this voice right now, stop. Do not scroll. Do not click away. Do not move. Because what I am about to tell you is so specific, so personal, so precisely timed for this moment in your life that if you leave now, you will regret it for the rest of your week. God woke you up early today for this, or kept you up late tossing and turning. He redirected your thumb to this video. And there is a reason. God just showed me something about you. He showed me the test you have been walking through, not the one you tell people about. I am talking about the secret test, the one that happens when the rest of the house is asleep, and you are wondering if you have been forgotten. Before I reveal the exact nature of this test and the massive reward that is unlocked today, listen to me closely. You need to stay until the final second of this message. This is not just a video to make you feel better for 5 minutes. By the end of this transmission, I am going to hand you the coronation protocol. I am going to show you the 7 specific battles coming in the next 40 days and the exact weapon you need to win each one. If you click off halfway, you will walk into this season unarmed. Do not let the enemy distract you now. This is your briefing. Now, let us go deeper. I know exactly where you are standing spiritually. Picture this moment. You are sitting in your car in the parking lot. You turned the engine off 10 minutes ago, but you have not opened the door yet. You are just sitting there, gripping the steering wheel, staring through the windshield, but not seeing anything. You do not want to go inside. You do not want to put the mask back on. You do not want to smile and tell everyone you are fine when your spirit is screaming. Because earlier today, you saw something. Maybe it was a notification on your phone. Maybe it was a post on social media. You saw that person. The one who betrayed you. The one who lied about you. The one who cut corners and stepped on people to get to the top. And you saw them celebrating. You saw them getting the promotion, the relationship, the recognition that you have been praying for. And a thought crossed your mind. It is a raw thought. A thought you feel guilty for having. You thought, God, is this a joke? I stayed faithful. I kept my hands clean. I forgave them when they did not deserve it. And I am here, struggling to pay bills, struggling to find peace while they are living their best life. Is this what I get for being a chosen one? That heat you feel in your chest right now, that is not jealousy. Do not let religion tell you that you are just being envious. That is not envy. That is a hunger for justice. Your spirit knows that the laws of the universe are being violated. You know that you are a prince or a princess of the kingdom, yet you feel like a pauper begging for scraps while the thieves sit at the banquet table. The Bible speaks about this exact pain in Psalm 37, verse 7. It says, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. But most people miss the depth of this verse because they only read the English translation. They hear "be still" and they think it means just sit there and do nothing. They think it means passivity. But the Hebrew word used here for still is daman. Daman does not just mean to be quiet. It means to be dumbstruck. It means to be silenced by awe. It means to stop trying to defend yourself because you trust that the judge has already entered the courtroom. When God tells you to daman, he is saying, stop looking at their success. Stop looking at their shortcuts. Their success is like grass that springs up in the morning and withers in the evening. It has no root. But you, chosen one, you are being grown like an oak tree. And oak trees take time. You have been told that this is a test of patience. Your friends tell you to just hang in there. Your family tells you that your time is coming. Even your own heart tries to comfort you by saying that God is just teaching you how to wait. You have convinced yourself that if you can just endure one more month, one more year of this silence, then God will finally move. You look at Job, who waited and lost everything before he got the double portion. You look at David, who was anointed king but had to hide in a cave while Saul sat on the throne. You tell yourself, I am just in my cave season. I just need to be patient. I just need to wait. But what if I told you that you are wrong? What if I told you that this was never a test of patience? What if I told you that patience is actually the trap that has kept you stuck in this cycle for the last 3 years? You think God is testing your clock. He is not. He is testing something far more dangerous. He is testing something that most people sell for a cheap price. And because you do not know what the real test is, you are at risk of failing it right at the finish line. The test you are walking through right now is not a test of patience. It is a test of integrity. And there is a massive difference between the two. Patience is passive. Patience is sitting in a waiting room, reading a magazine, waiting for the doctor to call your name. But integrity is active. Integrity is being handed a key to a door that God did not open, and having the strength to throw that key away, even when you are freezing in the cold. You have convinced yourself that God is simply looking at his watch, waiting for the right time. But he is not looking at his watch. He is looking at your heart. He is watching what you do when the lights are off. He is watching what you type in that search bar when you are lonely. He is watching how you respond to that text message from the person who is not your spouse, but gives you the attention you crave. He is watching how you handle the finances when there is a loophole that no one would ever find. You see, the enemy knows you are tired of waiting, so he will not tempt you with something ugly. He is too smart for that. He will tempt you with a shortcut. He will bring you an Ishmael when you are waiting for an Isaac. He will bring you a business opportunity that looks like the answer to your prayers, but requires you to compromise just a tiny fraction of your values. He will bring you a relationship that feels like a soulmate connection, but it requires you to hide it from the people who hold you accountable. And this is where most people fail. They take the shortcut. They force the door open. They say yes to the good thing and miss the God thing. And because they compromised, they reset the timer. They have to go around the mountain again. But you are still here. You are still struggling. And I am telling you, that struggle is your badge of honor. Let us go to the scripture to understand exactly what is happening to you. Psalm 105, verse 19. It speaks of Joseph. It says, "Until the time that his word came to pass, the word of the Lord tested him." That word tested in English sounds so gentle, like a teacher handing you a paper exam. But the original Hebrew word used there is zaraph. And Zaraf does not mean to take a written exam. Zaraf is a metallurgical term. It means to smelt. It means to refine by fire. It means to heat a metal to such an extreme temperature that it turns into liquid, so that all the impurities, all the dirt, all the debris float to the surface so they can be skimmed off. When gold is being refined, it does not sit comfortably. It is in the fire. It is being agitated. It is being liquefied. This is why you feel like you are falling apart. You are not falling apart. You are being melted down. God is bringing the heat into your life, not to destroy you, but to bring your impurities to the surface. The pride, the reliance on money, the need for people's approval, the hidden addictions, the Zaraf process brings it all up so God can skim it off. Why does he do this? Because he cannot pour the new wine of your destiny into an impure vessel. If he gave you the billions now, if he gave you the platform now, while those impurities are still mixed in with your character, the weight of the blessing would shatter you. The success would intoxicate you. The power would corrupt you. So he loves you enough to keep you in the fire until the gold is pure. He loves you enough to let you struggle financially, so you learn to trust him as your provider, not your job. He loves you enough to let you be lonely, so you learn that his presence is enough. So today, I am handing you the first framework of your coronation. We call this the Integrity Protocol. This is not a suggestion. This is the code of conduct for kings and queens in waiting. The Integrity Protocol is simple but painful. It demands that you perform the secret no. The secret no is the decision you make when nobody is watching, and nobody will ever know you made it except God. It is when you have the chance to cut a corner, to take a revenge, to indulge in a secret sin, and you say no. Not because you will get caught, but because you are a vessel being prepared for honor. I want you to visualize this right now in your spirit. Think of that one area in your life where you are compromising. Maybe it is a conversation you are keeping alive that you know you should end. Maybe it is a habit you do in secret. Maybe it is a resentment you are nursing against someone who hurt you. In your mind, right now, I want you to see yourself walking into that room. See yourself picking up that phone. See yourself looking at that situation. And I want you to see yourself turning your back on it. Physically visualize yourself walking away. Feel the pain of walking away. It hurts to say no to your flesh. It hurts to deny yourself the comfort of that habit or that person. But as you walk away in your mind, I want you to see a heavy chain falling off your ankles. That is the Integrity Protocol activating. Let me tell you a story about a chosen one who applied this protocol. This is a real person, though I will protect their identity. Let us go back 18 months. This man was drowning in debt. He had lost his job during the layoffs. He had a wife and 2 children, and the savings were gone. He was driving for a delivery service just to put food on the table, and even that was not enough. He was praying every single day for a breakthrough. Then he got a phone call. It was from an old contact in his industry. This contact offered him a contract, a short-term consulting gig. The money on the table was incredible. It was enough to pay off all his debts in 3 months.